Welcome to the Life Doula podcast. Today's episode is all about nature's pharmacy, unlocking the healing potential of plant-based diets in cancer treatment. Join us as we delve into the powerful impact of plant-based nutrition on cancer recovery and even prevention. Throughout this episode, we will explore the science behind plant-based diet and how it supports our bodies in fighting off cancer and promoting overall wellness. From the anti-inflammatory properties of certain foods to the abundance of antioxidants found in plant-based sources, we will uncover some key ingredients that make plants such a potent force in healing. Our guest will share her personal story of using plant-based diet as part of a loved one's cancer journey, shedding light on the transformative power of nature's pharmacy. We will also provide practical tips, and of course, this will not be complete without a demo. So, whether you are navigating through cancer recovery or simply aiming to enhance your well-being, this podcast is for you. Join us on this enlightening and inspiring exploration of how the bounty of nature can serve as a vital ally in our quest for health and vitality. Welcome to the Life Doula podcast. Nature's Pharmacy awaits. Hello everyone, welcome to the Better Days Wellbeing Center Kitchen. And today we have a special guest who's not really a guest, but a mainstay of Better Days. And I want to say that she is responsible in helping me cut down 2 sizes below after 100 days with her. And because of her, my view on plant-based has completely changed because for the first time, I'm eating food that doesn't taste like carton. So today we have with us Chef Mylene Doloños, or as we fondly call her, Chef May, and my sister Grace, who also learned from Chef May how to do all these things. Good afternoon, Chef May and Chef Grace. So, Chef May, what event in your life led you to decide to shift to a more healthier living, specifically plant-based diet?
Okay, it's an accident actually. It wasn't like planned. Although 5 years before that, there was a challenge of health issues in our family. So my husband had almost stage 1 throat cancer. So from then on, we decided to be more mindful, eating healthy food that I thought it was healthy. Kala ko dati pag gulay, kahit na anong technique, basta gulay is healthy. So since, the easiest gulay to eat is via tempura, deep fried, yan. So lahat tinempura ko na pati ampalaya. Alright? So, yan, tempura was the way. So, kangkong, everything, lahat, laging may tempura na partner. Kasi para mas makain yung gulay. Kasi it's coated with milk, with egg, other flavor. Siyempre, may mga MSG pa yan. So, before. So, actually, then, way back 2011, that happened. But in 2016, I went to study a culinary because the accident happened is when I went to a nutrition convention, there's a speaker about raw vegan culinary. That time, I was looking for a chef because I want to open a restaurant na sana it's a combination of flavor, presentation, o parang Antonio's, but I want the benefits of San Benito Farm. So I was looking for a chef and I couldn't find. And then when I saw this guy in the convention explaining about raw vegan, nag-google ako, ano may raw vegan na yan? Di pa nga ako vegetarian, raw vegan na. And then when I researched about it, nakita ko kagad yung it's all about benefits. And that's the one that I really wanted to do, food with benefits. So after a month or two, ayun na, nag-aaral na ako. But another story that is really interesting is that's 2016 January when I took the course. Mid of 2015, I have this spotting. Okay? And kuwento kayo sa mga estudyante ko lagi. I always share this, no? It's a 2015, mid 2015, I have this spotting. And since I never had a baby, pero may chance pa. So I never had a baby, parang kami yung mga candidate lagi for myoma.
Yeah.
So sanay na akong may myoma. So pag medyo may sumakit, punta sa doctor, antibiotics, And then, napansin ko, every time nagkakaroon ako ng myoma, pamahal yung antibiotics ko. So
Yeah,
ibig
of
sabihin,
course.
pataas pala ng pataas yung dosage kasi yung immunity ng body, no? So that year, 2 months before I took the course, sabi ng OB ko, this is something different. It's not the normal one that I see. So, yun, we just found out that it needs to be biopsied.
Okay. Oh.
And hearing that word again, it is something na, teka ha, parang hindi pa ako ready ulit. And this time, it's me na. It's not him anymore. So, yun, parang for the years that I was helping him to go to the direction ng healthier, napabayaan ko rin yung sarili ko. Kasi I focus more on siya. And then
Taking
ako,
care of him.
yeah, so ako yung mga check-up for women, hindi ko na nagagawa. Tapos parang pag may mga pain na konti, hindi ko iniintindi. And also that year, I think within the last 4 years of my life before that happened, I've been going through rheumatism, vertigo, like nahimatay ko 2 to 3 times a month. Yun, tumutumba na lang, ganon.
Wow.
Tapos, I thought kasi, I know that in our family, merong thalassemia, which is lagi kaming low blood. O, diba? Hindi naniniwala yung katulong ko low blood ako. So, lagi kaming low blood. And akala ko, it was just about thalassemia, kaya ako hinihimatay. So, it's all connected pala.
Wow.
And
So you had rheumatism, you were fainting,
thalassemia, vertigo.
and the precancerous
Yes.
situation. Wow, there's so many health issues.
Yeah, and so I took the course. That test happened 2 months before that happened. So I have to wait for the mammogram na may period ka muna, ganun. Eh, naka-enroll na ako. So inallow naman ako ng doctor ko to go ahead and go to your schooling and just come back. So a month after that, when I came back, I have to do the test. Wala na siyang makita.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that whole month that you were studying,
I was just
you
doing-
already embarked on this whole plant-based.
Yeah. Yeah, as in, cold turkey Parang ako mag-start pa lang ng vegetarian, nag-vegan na, at hindi cook, raw kagad.
Yeah.
So parang people were always like, paano mo yung ginawa, ganyan. Well, like you, akala ko nung una, yun nga, ano ba yung lasa niyan, ganyan. You will only know, di ba, Grace? Pag nasa kitchen ka na, because, especially pag naggagawa ka na ng food, napaka-exciting pala. Tapos, ang lami-dami palang magagawa sa gulay.
Yes.
Hindi pala tayo kailang paulit-ulit sa sinigang, adobo, pinakbet, yung chapsuy na umiikot-ikot doon, there's a lot of vegetable na nasa bahay kubo na hindi talaga siya nagagawa ng tama or nagagamit in season where dapat we are following the supply ng farm or supply ng farmers na dapat yung mga kakainin natin is according to its season because that's what our body is designed to consume.
That is a principle that we will talk about later. Now, Chef May, can you share some key benefits in incorporating plant-based or raw meal in one's diet? Because like Grace and myself, before we started doing raw plant-based, we started changing the way, our plates is put together like half is vegetable and fruits, and then the other half is divided into protein and what we call whole grains. So we started with that. But in your case, wala. Talagang cold turkey. Now, we did that for about 2 months, and then someone recommended us. Ironically, this person is a foodie. which means all the best restaurants in town I get from her. And then she was the one who introduced me to Chef May. And she said, I am not joking. This is the kind of plant-based that is delicious. I believed her, but I believed her more when I visited Chef May. So, Chef May, what are the benefits of plant-based and uncooked raw?
Yeah, okay. Si plant-based kasi, so basically, gulay is very beneficial. Okay, there is a cook and there is raw. What I am promoting is more of the raw vegan lifestyle or eating because in raw vegan, it is the enzyme living food yung nagpupunta sa blood natin that really protect us, help us for all these mga radicals, and diretso yan sa blood natin. So, basically, yung si raw enzyme, yan yung magaling mag-heal pag nagpunta sa katawan natin. Yan talagang marami siyang na-address na pupuntahan talaga niya yung mga dapat i-heal, i-cleanse. Normally kasi, people, like when they get sick, di ba binibigyan ng gamot yan? So, I always recommend you go to raw cleansing first because I believe, especially ako, based on my experience, if you take medicine without cleansing your body first, hindi siya maa-address. So, makukuha mo lang yon sa cleansing through a raw vegan dishes because yun nga, ang nakakatulong talaga is the enzyme. Okay. Yan, yung mga enzyme healing na yan.
Which is when we cook.
Yes.
Okay.
Oo.
Alright. Sige. For someone who's transitioning from the regular way of eating to plant-based, what are some practical tips or beginner-friendly recipes that you can recommend to them to start with?
Ako, normally, there are people who wants to do transition, like ko sinasabi, smoothie is the easiest.
Yeah,
Okay.
smoothie is the easiest. I agree.
Yes, pero kasi people normally when they think about smoothies, they are like putting ice cream, you're like putting all the sweetener. As I taught in the school, alam ni Gracia, na there's 4 components that you have to consider when you're making a smoothie. Hindi lang to basta smoothie. Okay, so dapat may fiber ka, dapat may superfood kang kasama, dapat yung enhancer mo, nagbe-benefit talaga siya, tapos yung sweetener mo should be natural.
Yes.
Hindi siya dapat galing sa mga powdered sugar, it should be coming from the fruits. And if you combine these all together in one smoothie bowl or one smoothie mug, it could already be a one big breakfast meal to start every day.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yun, smoothies is ako like ko sinasabi, smoothies. Kasi it's a liquid diet.
Yes.
It's easy. As we age, ang bagal na ng pantunaw natin. So basically, pag kumakain tayo, especially yung mga meat eater, like sinasabi yan, pag mag-slice mo na ng steak yan, o di mapapagod na, di malalaki na, So pag ginuya yan, nangawit na sa kakangway, lulunukin na lang, alright? So, smoothie is the best because naka-break na lahat yan.
Okay.
So, pag bin-break niya lahat yan at kinain mo yan, in every meal you have a fresh either bowl ng fruits or kahit smoothies, or every meal you have a raw food na one bowl. Nagpro-protect yan doon sa mga kakainin mong iba.
Yes.
Yan, pinoprotect niya yan.
I agree.
Oo.
When I started taking the smoothies, at the back of my mind, after I drank a glass of smoothie, I will still eat something. That was the plan, no? I take the smoothie and eat something. However, if you start your day with a glass of warm water to just get your stomach going, and you take the smoothie, I assure you, you will not crave for your usual plated breakfast. Again, I always say this, and I said this to me when I started, when you shift into healthy eating, the battlefield is not in the mouth. The battlefield is in the mind. So, preparation is key. And that's why I went to Chef May, and my sister studied in her studio, because what we realized is when you want to eat or start a healthy lifestyle, it starts with what you buy and put in your kitchen cabinets. Number 2, what's in your refrigerator. If you don't prepare all this food, you will grab whatever is there. So if you have all of this prepared, like in my home, even after my 100 days with Chef May, we have juices and smoothies that we can easily take, because a lot of times when we think we're hungry, we're actually not. We're thirsty. So grabbing a glass of immunity or even taking smoothie actually quenches the alleged hunger. Okay, so that is very true. Starting with smoothie, as I always say, one healthy habit at a time.
Yes.
But in my case, after I did that healthy plating, my sister and I shifted to full plant-based raw. Okay? And this is where the mindfulness eating will come, because you will tell yourself, this is why I'm taking this is the benefit to the body. And my kids would tease me because they're not on this diet, and that they will ask me, is it good? I said, it's really good. So it really starts in the mind. Now, Chef May, how do plant-based raw meal supports the body's healing process, like what you're sharing earlier? What specific nutrients normally in the plants or in the vegetables that you're using are considered beneficial to people with cancer or cancer survivor?
Well, basically, it's the raw vegan kasi, all the vegetable, kahit ano yan, basta i-combine mo siya, is beneficial to any individual who's dealing with cancer, because it's all about the cleansing, detoxing. Kasi there's a lot of things, maybe when they undergo to chemo,
Yes.
undergo to radiation,
Yes.
and before that, there's a lot of toxics that probably they consume either eating, experience, and when you deal with that kind of situation, or you have a cancer, one member of the family or and dealing with that, the first, as I said earlier, it's always better to address it by cleaning it. And the only way to clean it is through raw vegan dishes, because not just only by the enzyme, but because it's all fiber, it easily take out in our body.
Yes.
Any food na gulay or prutas,
Fruits, yeah.
okay, in 24 hours, masisira yan. So normally, when you eat canned goods, processed food, meats,
gets
it
stuck.
stay in your body for the last probably 3 days. Pero si vegetables, specifically yung raw, in 24 hours, aalis siya sa katawan mo. Yan, tatanggalin niya yan. So that's why, pag may kinain ka, it will help you flush the rest whatever you ate.
Yeah.
But also, as what you said, pag kumain ka na, busog ka na, hindi ka na makakain yung isang next intention mo to eat.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty kasi, pag mas nutrition yung vegetable or yung fruits or yung dish, mas mabilis ka mabusog.
True. My sister started with Chef May's school, and in the first 7 days, you only had what? All raw and smoothie.
Gazpacho,
Smoothie in the morning,
smoothie,
smoothie in the during lunch, and gazpacho in the evening. Gazpacho is blended vegetables. 7 days, and she was walking 10,000 steps a day. Because when you study in Chef's May School, the first thing that she would do every time the students come in is you are weighed. So my sister had to make sure she was eating right and she was walking. And mind you, in the 7 days, she was telling me she didn't feel hungry, she didn't feel weak. And that was her cleansing period, 7 days of all liquid. And I'm telling you, it can be done. This may be too much information, but before I went into this diet, I would need to take wheatgrass or supplements to make sure I move every day. However, when I started with the plant-based raw, as what Chef May said, the fruits and the vegetables, they do not stay in your body. They are flushed out. So I took that problem of moving, and I mean bowel movement, is not a problem anymore. As a matter of fact, after the 100 days, now that we've incorporated this in our lifestyle, I move 2 to 3 times a day. I felt that the 100 days really cleansed my system. That's true. And over Christmas, of course, Chef May naman is very reasonable. There was a couple of days where
Free.
we somehow ate the normal food. And the first thing we felt was the body aches came back. We felt sluggish, and her sciatica started, being painful again. So in the middle of the holidays, I texted Chef May and said, I will resume my diet because I was feeling it in my body. So Chef May, in your experience, what are some common misconceptions? I mentioned already earlier. When people try to shift to this diet, the first misconception I mentioned was, from my experience, every time I try a healthy diet, it really tastes bland or blah. What other misconceptions did you encounter?
Well, it's normal that people will look or think that way, no? Because first of all, mine okay? They will like say, alam ko na yan. They always think that a raw vegan or a vegan is just about lettuce. But it's not just about lettuce. As you experience, we will have mango or papaya that turn out to be wrappers.
Yeah.
So it's a technology that that we are teaching or introducing in our kitchen to make the food more exciting. And not only exciting, but when you make that dish, this is layers of flavors from herbs, spices, fiber, everything that you need that you try to buy in a small pill.
And as a matter of fact, the misconception of it not being tasteful and delicious has already been debunked, because this is the worry of everyone who's going to shift, right? I was able to experience, Grace, I don't know if you remember, I was sick and I didn't want to eat anything, and Grace said, oh, Chef May has ramen. And I'm like, don't you feel this when you are sick with colds and cough? You want to have soup, right? So I said, okay, ramen. I wanna eat ramen. But when it came, the noodles, they were actually shreds of combination of carrots, cabbage, and I think cucumber. So the noodles were presented that way, but the taste was ramen. Okay? The taste was ramen, so it was a bowl. And the serving was really big, so I was able to experience ramen in a healthy way. Okay? So at this point, they say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So Chef May will walk us through simple yet nutritious plant-based raw meal recipes that are easy to prepare. As she said, if you want to start with smoothies. But Chef May and Chef Grace will do something for us. And you can see, I don't know if the camera is zooming at it, you actually see, it's almost like a rainbow here in the kitchen. We have so many. We have a combination of fruits, vegetables, and I will wait for Chef May to introduce this, but we will walk you through how easy and yet nutritious this type of food will be. Okay, just as a disclaimer, there are only 2 chefs in the kitchen, and I am the food taster. I just want to make that very clear. So Chef May, walk us through the first recipe that we will introduce to them. What will that be?
Sige, let's start with ceviche na lang.
Wow,
Yan.
ceviche.
Start tayo ceviche. Mamaya natin to gagawin. Mag-ceviche muna tayo kasi, okay, what I chose in this demo or to show it to your audience, your followers, na, cucumber and sayote are always available. And ceviche is a dish that we got from the Spanish. And in short, yung mga kinilaw, yung mga ganyan, di ba? Madali siyang gawin. So, gagamit tayo, our ingredients will be something available because always the people who go to vegan the direction, they're always saying na paano, ang hirap, anong gulay.
Yeah.
So again, we follow the season. Ang cucumber is one of the vegetable na all season. So we'll do this, cucumber ceviche, which gusto mo bang ikaw na lang, Grace? Ayan. Lagay muna natin lahat ng mga vegetables. Ayan.
So, what she's doing now
This is
is
cucumber.
really putting the cucumber.
Tapos,
go.
we'll add the rest of the ingredients there, if you may.
So, we have tomatoes.
Yes, tomatoes.
See, I'm not the chef. They are.
So,
Tomatoes, and then...
red onion. I love red onion. Sobrang flavorful and there's so many benefits. But just a tip, people who will use onion in their ingredients, when you're preparing a food, please cut or peel it the last one because onion normally absorb everything. So they recommend na pag may sakit sa bahay, you open one onion and absorbing niya lahat yun. But do not eat that anymore. Okay? Kasi hindi na pwede. So that's why last yan kasi baka merong mag-sneeze.
And what is
This is coriander.
Okay, so we've actually used cucumber,
One soy.
tomatoes, red onions, and one soy. Okay, so we're actually doing ceviche, and then this is
This is garlic,
garlic and a little bit of
chili
chili flakes.
salt.
Wow.
Yan. Dito kasama, ha? Okay.
The
And then,
salt-
mo ng lemon.
The salt
Pink
is
salt, Himalayan
very,
salt.
very little, and it's Himalayan salt.
Yan. Then we just mix everything. So this is very easy because it's available. All of the ingredients in this recipe are available, laging available. And you can actually...
the one soy?
Ay, naamoy ba? Naamoy niyo ba? So when you actually serve this as an appetizer or even pang pika, you put it in a cup of a lettuce. Or parang lettuce lang. So maganda siyang presentation. And
Just want to mix.
yan. And then the last one is oil. Especially when we are making our recipes via blender or food processor, we put the oil the last one because most of the cancer are from the over frying, deep frying. So
Over frying or broiling.
yes. So, yung mga sunog-sunog. So, sometimes Filipinos will still ask bakit mataas ang cancer sa Pilipinas, yung rate and growing. But if you see, there's a lot of food being
Broiled.
not only that, yung mga liempong inihaw na talagang lutong-luto at may mga sunog-sunog pa. You don't eat that because that's where the cancer cell starts. And according to my teacher, nutrition teacher, na once you prepare a fried food, the moment na nag-usok na yung oil, that's how the cancer cells start to grow.
It's not a myth. That is true. The minute it starts to smoke, right? That's already carcinogenic.
Yes. So deep frying, every time there's a people like you guys who want to do 100 days program, I normally say the first thing you quit in your meal or your lifestyle is fried food. So this is easy, it's fresh. So kung gusto mong medyo may little more freshness and additional more parang may kick, you can add mint.
It actually feels refreshing. I just had one taste.
So this one, so it can be a full meal. Pwede mo siyang, instead mag-rice ka, pwede mo siyang kainin na full meal. So ulam at so yung mga rice bowl, so para siyang rice bowl na. Again, in the technology that we are doing, instead of cutting it dice, you could food process it para magbukang cucumber rice. So para ka naka-rice bowl ng ceviche.
Very nice. Okay, so ceviche easily, we cook this in less than, or we put this together in less than 10 minutes. Okay, next.
So this one, nag-roll na sila kanina, so we will not do it. We are making sushi, right?
Sushi.
Yes, I know Filipinos are so much into Japanese food. I just found out that ang number 3 population or number 3 top visitor ng Japan is Philippines. Okay? According to survey. So imagine how many Filipinos now are into Japanese food.
Yes.
So, of course, sa Japanese food, pag sinabi nating sushi, we have a rice. Okay? Which is a lot of people who are into diet, laging tinatanggal na una nila is rice. So this one, we will be using singkamas as our rice.
Singkamas, turnips.
Yes.
So this is what we substituted to the usual rice used in sushi. Turnips. Okay.
So, because some people kasi got already parang they are just considering the alternative rice is the cauliflower.
Yes.
And mahal ang cauliflower. So, this one is mas cheaper, tapos mas madalas yung pag-season siya. It's better you consume it kasi puro tubig lang siya talaga. So,
You'll
it
flush
make
it
you
out
feel
of
and
your
then you
body.
flush it out. So, in the middle of the sushi, we'll be putting some other vegetable. But of course, if you want to put other vegetable or any available or in-season na fruits, you can put it. Normally, you put avocado or mango, but now we don't have avocado yet, so we added mango in this. And then we made this sauce niya. This is gonna be the sauce. This is made of mango. It's a vinaigrette, mango vinaigrette that we can add, which we will make an activity for you both. Yan.
Wow.
Yan. Para exciting, right? So your plate, this is your expressing your creativity in your plate.
So,
Yan.
I
Kaya
remember my disclaimer, there are only 2 chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Our sushi, we have mango, we have cucumber,
Yes.
we have
Carrots,
red
bell pepper.
and green bell pepper.
Yan.
These are all not boiled. This is uncooked, so raw.
Yeah.
So
So
these
they
are our
rolled this
ingredients.
earlier. So now, let's see how you'll plate it. So normally, they always say pagkakain ng gulay, nalulungkutan na sila kasi, ay, gulay, di ba? So kami, part of our program is for students to learn how to make the plate appealing.
Yes.
Para tipong pagdating, ay, exciting, masarap. So even gulay na parang takot na takot kainin ng mga tao, when they see the plating, exciting itsura. So parang naiisip na nilang paano ba ito kainin. Ayun, parang exciting. So now, we'll use colors like, normally kasi we use different colors from red beets, carrots yung orange, yellow yung mango, spirulina pag green. So we have mango right now. So that's the one we're gonna use for the plate to add color in contrast with the black nori.
Again, this is made from scratch. This is mango. And we did not buy this from the grocery. They actually made this. So I will do my own plating.
And also, when we do vinaigrette, mostly people kasi, they only know about mango vinaigrette, no? In our class, we also teach how you can maximize, di ba? How can you maximize yung mga niririgalo sa inyo, for example, mga jam, strawberry jam, yung mga kung ano-anong nandyan lang na hindi nyo nagagamit, you can turn that into a vinaigrette. Or even mga dried fruits, okay? And also, again, in season, like you can do chico, okay? Pag season ng chico, pwede kang gumawa ng chico vinaigrette. Okay? Balimbing is also okay. Kamyas is also okay. So, any fruit can be a vinaigrette. Kasi normally, mango lang yung available, di ba? So tayo, lahat nung nandyan, pwede natin gawin. Even the landan, whatever is in season. O, di ba? Turo ko yan. O, galing, ha?
Oh. Minimalist.
Hindi na sayang tuition fee, charot.
So, akin na yan. Kasi, pinaandaran ako ng
Diba?
minimal,
Yan.
Guys, I have tried this and you're not missing out when you try this. I mean, you will not miss your usual sushi.
Normally, when we serve this in our, we do this 6 courses invitation for our clients and they want to try the food. Whenever we use this as our appetizer, sila sinasabi kagad, labusog na sila for mga 5 pieces. So, you imagine if we have 6 courses. Halfway to that, sobra na silang busog.
Yes, we had our heel strong
ganda.
launch. And every time food is served, people will say, I'm full, and yet they keep on eating. Since I did the plating, I will eat this.
And there's a sauce here that you can try. Maybe we use a cucharita para at least you can just pour it there. If you want to add also mga mushroom, you want to also wrap inside the lettuce, syempre the more you put there, the more flavors. And in raw vegan, the more you eat, the more you lose weight. So, ang saya, di ba? Kasi mag-aalala ka lagi, ayaw mong kumain kasi tataba ka. Pero sa raw vegan, the more you eat, the more you lose weight. Diba? Alright, so this is the plating of my students, of my alumni. And this is my future student. Yan,
Really
okay.
good. You guys will have a taste
Thank
of
you.
this. We'll put this at the back.
Yan. Now we go to the exciting part where every Filipino is also going to this another kasabay or kapantay ng cancer. Bakit dumadami? Diabetes. Okay? Masyado tayong matatamis. Masyado tayong sweet. We love sweet so much. Okay? So, people will always say no to the other food of the 6 courses or whatever. Pero pag sinabing dessert, there should always be a space in your tummy for a dessert.
Yes.
So, right now, we're making 2 kinds of dessert na medyo familiar. Okay? So, meron tayong yung parang ginataan na gulay na ginagawa na may kamote, may mga kung ano-anong saba, langka, whatever. This one, we made this chia pudding. Okay? So, may chia siya. Well, you know, chia has a lot of benefits, no? Kasi it's a superfood. Yan. So, there are people who will buy chia because narinig lang nila, tapos stuck lang nila sa bahay yung 1 kilo and the rest of it di na nila gagamitin kasi they don't know how to use it. So, you can actually use it in your sauce, you can use it in your dessert, you can use it in your cakes, you can use it in your breakfast food, like cereal and smoothies, of course, and oats, you know, muesli. You can use that. So, this one is a combination of mashed banana, and we put some soya milk and a combination of coconut milk with a little sweetener from agave.
Okay.
Agave is so, natural sweetener. So, that's the one we put all together. And a little, you can sometimes put almond extract or vanilla. So, the beauty of the dessert in vegan, especially raw, marami ka talaga may experiment na flavors.
Yeah.
And colors also is gonna be more rainbowy talaga kasi you can like put an extract of either pandan extract para maging green siya, or you wanna put ube para medyo purplish siya, or again, red beets, spirulina. But the flavor, hindi yan mawawala. So now, we will try this pudding. Again, magpa-plate ulit kayo. You add na. So, how many scoops it will be, and then maybe you can put some toppings of mango, or if you have any strawberries, whatever is available. Also, this banana pudding that we made, since banana yung ginamit, pwede ka pang mag-combine ng mango or ng strawberry or any other available berries in the market. Para at least meron ka yung in season, at saka meron ka rin yung medyo konting imported din naman na mamimix. Tsaka para kasi, again, mabibigyan mo ng favor yung sarili mo na kumakain ka nung gusto mong kainin. Yan.
Now, I will leave the prep to my sister and I will get this so she can prepare.
You can make several mango pudding, not only nga, again, banana. All the fruits available, passion fruit, kung season ng passion fruit, kung season ng avocado, any in-season fruit, instead na kinakain mo lang siya ng diretsong ganon, magagamit mo siya for vinaigrette or something like this.
You know, when my sister started schooling, she made sure that the mangoes that are about to be overripe or the bananas that are about to be overripe, we don't throw them anymore. Because you can use them as sauce. You can also use them as base of some of the meals you are preparing. So that's one of the best things that happen. 0 waste. So Grace, may I have a teaspoon?
Okay.
So actually, I've tasted it. This is really good. And when I went to Chef May's house, what really converted me was the dessert. She served cheesecake, and when I asked her what was the cheesecake ingredients, alugbati, a leaf I don't even imagine to eat, but I was eating it, finished my whole dessert of cheesecake made of alugbati.
So, alokbati is, for people who doesn't know, is like para rin siyang talbos ng kamote. And it's very available. And always consider na whenever you eat anything in your home or wherever, yung pinaka always available in season should always be part of your meal in a week. Kasi which means it's growing for a reason, you need to consume it. And talbos ng kamote and alokbati is something na pag tinusok mo yan, tubo lang yan ng tubo. Oo. So, I mean, it's very available to many people, to everyone, basically.
Okay.
Right. So this last one is another dessert. It's an inspiration because I took my first course in Thailand.
Wow.
So, you know how mango sticky rice is like isang something na gusto mo talagang tikman when you go to Thailand. So again, sticky rice is malagkit na bigas which is maraming gluten. All right? So, for us, we're not using the sticky rice for this. Our rice is basically coconut meat and banana. So, yan ang ating mango sticky rice. Yan. So, may sarili tayong version ng mango.
This is one of my favorite Thai dessert.
So again, itong coconut meat and banana is always available. And all the dishes that we prepare today, I made sure na hindi irereklamo ng saan kami bibili, saan kami kukuha, because everything is available. And coconut, I learned from someone who's been practicing healthy living since 1970s of his life, na everyday daw dapat pala sana we could consume ng coconut. Because first, sa electrolytes ng coconut water, which we need, para for our energy. Tapos si coconut meat, well, we all know about the VCO benefits. So, very available. It's all year season.
Yeah.
Nandyan lang siya. So consume as much as coconut meat as you have, and don't worry about the fats because it's a good fats.
Yes.
Especially in
Actually, some coconut oil, as Chef May said, is even good for lowering triglycerides in cholesterol. So there you have it. Did it look simple? This is our way of telling you guys that plant-based raw can still be delicious. Okay, Chef May, you have been mentioning this, but I really want to underline. You have this principle of using whatever is the vegetable or the fruit in season. Can you share us why this is important?
Well, I think our body is designed to consume what is available. First, it's cheap.
Yes.
Kasi ang dami, di ba? Because it's available. And I think, we also go to a year of different season na hindi lang natin, I don't know, hindi kasi siguro siya naging habit or not a culture. Because in other countries like Europe, they prepare their body before winter.
Yes.
So all the food, fruits, and whatever is available in the summer, they consume it.
Oh, okay.
So that, I believe, that protect them in winter. So tayo, there's also reason why this vegetable is available. So there's gonna be a rainy season. And whenever there's a rainy season, that's before rainy season is summer, where we should consume all the fruits and vegetables. And what does happen in rainy season? Pasukan ng bata, may sakit kagad ang bata. Hindi na prepare. Because instead of consuming all these mga vegetable, whatever, since vacation, summer, you're eating all these whatever food lang na kinakain mo. So, hindi kasi naging culture na there's reason why we eat food according to its season.
Again, food is medicine, right? So, good. Lastly, what advice or encouragement would you offer to our audience who are interested to explore this but don't really know where to begin? And this is where I will ask you about your course offerings at Studio at Plant Meat.
Okay.
So like what you did and what she did, okay? So we have two programs. One is the delivery meal plan, which is we call meal plans, okay? And the other one is educating the programmer, which I recommend more because the sustainability is, of course, when you educate yourself. There are some clients kasi who take 100 days course and it was very good effect. And then because it's very good, they take another 100 days. And then after that, because they depend on delivery food, yun na lang, after nun wala na. But if you go towards educating yourself, it's like there's one doctor in the family. Okay, there's one person who's taking care of the health. Cleansing is like about prevention, it's healing, prevention and healing and curing basically. So if there's one in the family who will go to educating yourself on how to really prepare food para masarap siya at yung technology is hindi siya mukhang paulit-ulit, I recommend that you take our program, which we have two studio. One is in Calamba, Laguna. That's the original one. That's the first one, which we established in 2019. This is just a boundary of Calamba and Tagaytay. So the weather is really beautiful. And then we have just started, I think, last quarter of last year, because there's so many inquiries from Manila who really wanted to do it, but it was very tough for them to go to Tagaytay. So we just opened our home studio in Merville, Parañaque. So we have schedules na straight 12 days, or you can take the weekends only. So it's very flexible naman. And me, I always like, when people inquire about schedule and there's a problem, I try to partner with some student who will have the same, and then we create another program schedule for them para lahat mabigyan ng pagkakataon, ng chance to go to our program.
Thank you, Chef May. So just to recap, you can avail, if you're interested to embark on a healthier lifestyle, you can avail of the 100-day program, which helps your body cleanse and get used to a plant-based raw diet. That's what I took. However, knowing that I am committed to a healthier lifestyle, not just for me, but for my family, my sister, Chef Grace, enrolled in how many weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, but this only happened during the weekends. But I tell you, from the beginning, when she arrives at the studio at 7 a.m., up to around 5, all they do is prepare and study and learn. And stand. And on her first day, she was doing plating. They were preparing their own meals, and by the time she leaves for the weekend, she has a 5-day full 3 meals a day of plant-based diet. So those are the two options. You can reach Chef May at Studio at Plant Made, that's MAED, on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Chef
for
May.
having me, show it to your or share it to your followers. The
Okay.
beauty of the food as medicine in plant-based.
Yes, thank you so much. As we wrap up today's episode of the Life Doula podcast, here are some key takeaways that I learned from Chef May. Plant-based diets offers a wealth of healing potential in cancer treatment due to their anti-inflammatory properties and high antioxidant content. Number 2, incorporating more plant-based food in your diet can support your body's natural defenses, as she said earlier, and promote overall wellness. Personal stories shared by our Chef May reveal the transformative power of plant-based nutrition in cancer recovery journey. By exploring nature's pharmacy and embracing plant-powered recipes, you can take proactive steps towards enhancing your health and vitality. Remember, the choice to nourish your body with plant-based goodness is a powerful tool in your arsenal for well-being. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey. Stay tuned for more empowering episodes on the Life Doula podcast. Until next time, heal strong and remember, you are what you eat.